Can you solve this math challenge? Here's the question. Solve for all pairs of A and B, given that A plus 2AB plus B equals 22, wherein A and B are both positive integers. You can pause this video if you want to give this problem a try. And now, let's answer this question together. So, our goal is to solve for the value of A and B. Given this one equation, A plus 2AB plus B equals 22, wherein A and B are both positive integers. Now, to answer this question, we will use this simple trick, which is the Simon's favorite factoring trick, or SFTT. Now, how does it work? It involves adding a constant to both sides of the equation so that factoring on one side can be accomplished. So we will use this trick to answer this kind of question. Now, the left-hand side, a plus 2ab plus b, is not yet factorable. So what we're going to do is to multiply both sides by 2. Now, if we do that, we get 2a plus 4ab plus 2b equals 44. Now, rearrange some terms a little bit. So we have 4ab plus 2a plus 2b. And take note that if we add 1 on both sides, so using Simon's favorite factoring trick, adding 1 on both sides, the left-hand side now is definitely factorable. If we factor this, we get 2a plus 1 multiplied by 2b plus 1. Now, if we distribute this, or if we multiply 2a plus 1 and 2b plus 1, we will go back to 4ab plus 2a plus 2b plus 1. So again, let's go back to the factored form. And on the right-hand side, 44 plus 1 is definitely 45. Now at this point, to solve for the value of a and b, what we're going to do is to think of some factors of 45. Now, 45 can be written as 3 times 15. And also, 45 can be factored as 9 times 5. Now, the question is, why not we use 1 times 45? The reason is if one factor is 1, then one of these factors must be equal to 1. Let's say, for example, 2b plus 1 equals 1, then b must be equal to 0, and we don't want to have the value of b as 0 because we want a and b must be positive integers. Therefore, 1 times 45 is not part of our case here. So, we have only two cases here. First one is 2a plus 1 times 2b plus 1 must be equal to 3 times 15, and the other case is 2a plus 1 times 2b plus 1 equals 9 times 5. And also, we will do another case wherein this equation must be equivalent to 15 times 3 and 5 times 9. We will do that later on. So let's have first the case number 1. So 2a plus 1 must be equal to 3, and 2b plus 1 must be equal to 15. Now, case number 2, 2a plus 1 must be equal to 9, and 2b plus 1 must be equal to 5. Now, let's focus on case number 1. So, we have 2b plus 1 equals 15. Let's subtract 1 on both sides. This will give us 2b equals 14. Divide by 2 on both sides, we get that the value of b must be equal to 7. Now, how about in this equation? 2a plus 1 equals 3. Subtract 1 on both sides. This will give us 2a equals 2. Divide 2 on both sides, we get that value of a must be equal to 1. It says that if a is 1, b must be equal to 7. Now, how about on the case that 2a plus 1 times 2b plus 1 must be equal to 15 times 3? So we get that the value of a must be equal to 7 and the value of b must be equal to 1. So if a is 7, then b must be equal to 1. Now let's go to the second case. So we have 2b plus 1 equals 5. Then to solve for the value of b, what we're going to do here is to subtract 1 on both sides, then divided by 2. So therefore we get that the value of b must be equal to 2. Now on the second equation, we do the same thing. Subtract 1 on both sides. This will give us 8. Divided by 2 will give us 4. So the value of a must be 4. So if a is 4, b must be 2. Now, if we go to this case wherein 2a plus 1 times 2b plus 1 equals 5 times 9, what we have here is a must be equal to 2 and b must be equal to 4. Therefore, we have 4 possible answers to this question. So if a equals 7, b must be 1. If a equals 1, b equals to 7. If a equals 2, then b must be 4. And if a equals 4, then b must be 2. And as always, we are done.